Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, Nico Reyes, and as always, my awesome co-host,
DJ TJ in the mix.
In the mix. On today's episode, we talk about our stock of the week, certain plays that we're looking at for the week, some current events, some nice current events, as well as being
Black Friday and
Black Friday. We talked about Black Friday, John's preference in turkeys, which is always awesome. We introduced a new segment towards the end of the episode, so you might want to stick around for that. Again, we're still, doing the contest. Not contest. We're doing a fundraiser. We're doing a fundraiser for, the SF Marine Food Bank for the holidays. We're also having a Black Friday sale, Teflizi Foshizi 75 for 25% off, $75 or more of your purchase. So please, hit us up wherever you guys can. Hit the subscribe button below. Hit the post notification bell so that you guys get alerted each and every time we upload an episode. Also, give us a preemptive thumbs up because it definitely helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Well, with that being said, let's get to the episode. Are we good? Or is it happening? Oh, it is recording. Wow. Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, Nico Reyes, and my awesome co-host, like always, the original OTM boy. There we go. Speak to them.
See my shirt?
There you go. That's a nice shirt.
See my shirt? Yep. OTM boys.
Teflizi Foshizi in the house. There, for those,
I use the code Teflizi Foshizi 75.
There you go. That's the code for Black Friday, which is actually still going on until midnight, until 11:59 p.m. on Sunday.
Bro, speaking of Black Friday and Cyber Monday, we have a jam-packed show today. Just want to let you.
We definitely do have a jam-packed show today. We have a very busy week ahead of us. Jeff is now checking out. Oh, John is not Jeff. hey. John is now checking out his own fade because it looks like he just got a haircut from his barber.
What's up, man?
Yeah, it's a good Saturday. It's a very good Saturday. I had a very good morning. I took the family. I have my daughter this weekend, so I took them out to Coyote Point over in Burlingame. So so we walked around the marina over there, enjoyed a little bit of a maybe sunlight and some fresh air. Not a whole lot of people, which is really cool. Like everybody was masked up and social distance. We just needed to get out of the house and breathe some freshness. It was funny because we were walking out earlier and we're like, there's nobody around. Let's be a little naughty. Let's take off our masks.
No traffic.
No, there's barely any traffic right now. So.
It's Black Friday weekend. Normally there'd be sales.
Where we went was like it was a marina. It was like by the water. Like you had a clear view of San Mateo Bridge. It was pretty cool. Like we took off our mask, and then my daughter was like, "Oh, that's fresh air. Smells good." I was like, "You know what? Fresh air smells like air. It's just air." It's just air. So I'll post some videos later. On the Trading Daddies channel about some bets that I've made between me and my daughter and me and the wife, which is going to be very fun, by the way, because now we have trading ladies.
Wait, hold on. Your daughter's a degenerate too?
No, she's not. She's not a degenerate. But what's cool is she's been asking me questions like, "What are our stocks? What are these? What are that? How does this all work?" So
that's cool. That's
something to bond over, especially if I just want to, just being an extension of our Dad's Giving special. I just want to, thank you for teaching me what I know and continuing to work with me to become a better trader. That's one thing I'm very thankful for this year. And with that kind of turns into some sort of a passion that it is an eat, sleep, breathe type of scenario for me now, where I'm not doing anything and I'm thinking of what's my next play. You know what I mean?
Man, this is our year, huh? Actually, no. Next year is our year. Actually, this year.
Every day is our day. We just need to be smart. So there's always that. There's always that little thing. But how's your weekend so far, my guy?
It's good. It's good. So yesterday we wanted to check out, Black Friday out here. It's not popping because I remember Black Friday as someone trying to trample someone over, and you're at the parking lot, you're trying to get run over, and busy lines, long lines everywhere. We're talking about 2 a.m. and people are still out and about shopping.
That used to be a thing. We used to go to the outlets for that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. That was it. But I'm in a different place and area now where Black Friday is really not. It's right.
Not that. I mean, it's not as it was before. Because before we would.
It used to be the ish.
Yeah. Before it was like a cool thing to do. Like you would go. You'd go Black Friday family parties. Right.
Mm-hmm.
You'd skedaddle a little bit early to go have a Friendsgiving with your friends. That turns into like around 8 bottles of Hennessy later. Somebody has a bright idea. Let's go shopping. Right.
Drunk?
I mean, sometimes you were drunk. Sometimes you were, smoking the reefer. Faded, a little bit faded. That used to be a thing, but now it's.
Bro, I just want to let you know, 2020 times have changed. It completely changed, our views and our traditions.
Definitely. I do believe that.
Because Target, I think last year Target opened the doors 6 p.m.
I hated that. I used to work retail.
No, I'm talking about 6 p.m. Thanksgiving.
I know. I used to hate retail.
Yeah.
When I used to work retail.
Yeah. They're gonna roll up until Sunday. All these sales until Sunday, and that's not the case this year. A lot of stores were actually closed Thursday, Thanksgiving Day.
Mm-hmm. Grocery stores were closed Thanksgiving Day. Right. Good for them.
And then majority of the stores really didn't open until Friday morning, their normal hours.
Yeah. It wasn't that crazy. There was no midnight dash or whatever. I mean, I think it's also because I feel that commerce in general.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about
commerce
that.
has changed in general. That's
my big topic
we've
today. Shifted
so much into doing everything online that Black Friday shopping used to be an impulse buy, right? Oh, I'm going to grab this because it's right next to me. I'm going to grab that because I wanted that. But now it's more like, let's put this in my cart, drive up to Best Buy, and then just skedaddle afterwards. Yeah. Right. So technology and the way we consume products have definitely changed the retail scape. And that's something to monitor moving forward. And it's been changing ever since anyways. Right. It's been a long time coming, and I think that more people are now adopting different ways to shop. Has been a great boon for e-commerce in general.
Oh, that's true. But here's the thing, though. So I've been reading a lot lately, and it was reported that traffic at stores on Black Friday, fell about 52%. I mean, it just makes sense, a lot of people are staying at home. Obviously, we're still in a pandemic. And why not take advantage of the power of the internet, right? And just being in the comfort of your home. On top of that, you don't have to leave the couch to order a TV.
No.
Right? You don't have to haggle with someone, or you don't have to tackle someone for that TV.
Exactly. Just put it in your cart. If you were there first, build a bot.
Exactly.
Build a bot.
Right. But see, the thing is, however, about $9 billion was spent on Black Friday. $9 billion was spent yesterday. And then it's up around 20% versus last year. So more people stayed at home and actually just went shopping at home.
You know who like a stock that's indicative of this trend that ran yesterday?
I'm gonna.
Oh, that was on the menu?
Oh, I'm gonna give you all of them.
All of them. I like it. Yeah. I like it.
So I'm expecting, since we saw a big jump for Black Friday this year versus last year, I'm expecting a big Cyber Monday, like a bigger Cyber Monday, and that's already expected. So for investors who own companies in e-commerce, kudos to you guys. I can list all of them right now. So stocks like Amazon, AMZN, Shopify, SHOP, Wayfair, that's ticker symbol W, Overstock.com, OSTK, Big C, Big Commerce, BIGC, and Baba, BABA, are all going to benefit from this. However, you don't want to overlook big retail giants like, for example, Target, Costco, Walmart, Best Buy, Kohl's, Bed Bath Beyond. Like all of these retail stores or the retail companies, they still have e-commerce. Okay, like Target, their e-commerce skyrocketed.
Through the roof.
Skyrocketed. Yeah, Target's killing it this year. Same with Walmart. Costco, I don't know about Costco. Costco's still, it's still a tradition that you still got to walk in at Costco and buy whatever you need to buy. But Costco's e-commerce skyrocketed as well. Best Buy, since this year, the change that we had this year really affected Best Buy in a positive way because, first of all, electronics and the power of the internet. I really think we saw a big jump when it came to purchasing electronics, especially for the gamers and work from homes and webcams.
I know.
Are a thing. I just ordered a webcam from Best Buy.
I was looking for that same exact one for a while.
It's out of stock.
Out of stock, yeah.
Yeah. So I was one of the lucky ones who was able to grab a Logitech webcam. It was $200. I think it was a steal.
Oh yeah, for sure. And those are the 4K ones, right?
Yeah, it was a 4K. So I'm gonna get that Monday.
You're gonna be like swiping up for Only Johns?
So really, this pandemic is really changing the way we shop and how we give up traditions because I feel like Black Friday eventually will disappear.
It's gonna be Cyber Weekend.
Yeah. No, in all honesty, like who wants to wake up, 3 a.m. for a TV? And you have to be in line, before the store even opens, right? And then you already see, a gang full of people already lined up before you. That sucks, and then on top of that, it's gonna be cold.
That's deflating. Like you think you're first in line, but you're really like 85th. You're not.
You're like the line wrapped around the store twice already. That sucks, So the power of the internet, according to Adobe data, is telling us that hot items were
whoa,
PS5
for sure. You know what? Hold on a second. Can I say something?
Go ahead.
To all the PS5 scalpers, right? There's a spell.
Bro, where are they getting them?
Dude, there's a lot of all right. Let me tell you some stories. So from what I understand is an Amazon driver didn't deliver a lot of them.
Oh, I mean, if you were getting paid $15 to deliver, packages, come on now, I think that's worth it.
I mean, at some point, because the value is so high, that's felony.
Well, anything 100 is
it $100? You know what? Yeah. I was being too generous. I was going 700 and above. If you stole 700 and above, that's felony. But Jesus, dude, think about it this way, right? Assuming that this one driver, Amazon had to cut ties with this one driver just because he didn't deliver this PS5s. Imagine how many drivers thought the same.
Oh, easily.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
I mean, if I had the opportunity to deliver a PS5, I know ways. I know where it's coming from. If it's a squarish cube, it's weighing around 14, 15-ish pounds.
Better yet, if you're driving and you're picking up that box and it says PS5 on it, dude, I'm turning around.
I'm not delivering anything. I'm going home. I'm building myself an e-commerce site. And I'm only taking Bitcoin. So
it can be tracked.
Dude, for sure the PS5s, all the scalpers, I have a special word for you guys. You guys are not really helping out people here. Like
it sucks because Walmart advertised that around 6 p.m. that they're gonna have it in stock.
Sold out.
And then you click on 6 p.m. and it says error, sold out.
Sold out.
Yeah.
Sold out. Even yesterday, this is how tempted I was. I saw like I have a news flash on my computer, and it showed that GameStop had a restock. So I went to GameStop, right? I went to the GameStop website, and they had a bundle at the GameStop website for like $604 for a digital edition, 12 months of PS Plus, and like $100 gift card for games, and 2 controllers. Solid bundle for $604, right? And I'm like, should I put this in my cart? Without even asking anybody that I'm supposed to be asking, I just said yes. I clicked yes. Shoot first, ask for forgiveness later, and then
of course
I hit yes, and then it was gone.
Like someone yanked it out of your cart.
Yeah,
electronically.
Like somebody just bamboozled me. It didn't feel good.
This reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet. Man, I got 3 kids, man. I'm watching all these, kids movies. But anyways, so the hot items for this weekend were, one of them, first of all, would be the PS5, Xbox, the new Xbox system, AirPods.
I have that. It's nice.
I know. Yes, you're great job. Well, I still have my PS4. AirPods, Apple Watches, which I bought one.
For yourself?
Yep. I bought one for the wife. Okay.
Nice.
Samsung TVs, which, I mean, Samsung, they've always had nice TVs. And then Amazon Echoes, which, surprisingly, we also got one too.
Nice. Yeah, these little portable things are actually really cool.
Yeah, they are. But, you just got to be careful because they listen to
your
conversation.
We've talked about that in episode 1. I remember that. I mean, if you guys haven't heard episode 1, I know that the stock information in episode 1 will be dated, but there are a little bit, there's some golden nuggets in there that you guys would probably enjoy. So if you guys have the time, especially if you're not doing anything better with your life, might as well just listen from episode 1 all the way up to episode 16. Bro, we've recorded.
My favorite episode still would be episode 12.
Oh yeah, episode 12
with Jay.
Episode 12 with Jay was actually really fun. I really did enjoy that.
Yeah.
Ricky was really good too.
Yeah, I like
really good too. Yeah.
Also, not just items, but groceries. Okay, groceries skyrocketed. So basically, Americans just want to stay at home.
Yeah.
Okay, Americans just want to stay at home because, if you can order everything through online, so why not, right?
Why not?
Because it saves you time. First of all, it saves you time, and if you're trying to find a real bargain, really, majority of it is online.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, physically, you don't have to stroll through all these aisles trying to find the right bargain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is perfect. Saves you time, saves you money, saves you gas, saves you the headache.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of positive things here that's going on within this.
Also, it kind of keeps you from getting the Rona.
That's true.
And not being out there.
A lot of positive things.
Yeah. The only thing that's not positive is you getting a positive Rona test, because it's going to be negative.
2 rights gives you a wrong. Okay, so. No, I'm tired, man. Last night. I'm a little slow. So check this out. Oh, more stock picks. Okay, so personal care products are up 550% because everyone's hoarding them right now.
Yep.
Okay?
TP was expensive on Amazon.
Yep. So check this out. Ticker symbol J&J, Johnson & Johnson. You guys probably seen their products. Procter & Gamble. They make a lot of toothpaste. Colgate, ticker symbol CL. Kimberly-Clark, KMB. Mm-hmm. They're really known for, tissues, whatever. You're going to laugh about this one. Online spending for pets.
Am I hearing a CHWY call?
Online spending for pets rose 250%. Again, no one wants to go to the store and pick up a dog food bag that weighs 50 pounds, okay? Mm-hmm. Especially at Walmart.
And the amount of real estate that takes up on your cart, and you have to push that around the store. Yeah, I'm do that.
I mean, shout out to Jay, because he told me that, you should put something on the bottom of the dog food cart because they're just going to scan it and then miss the item in the bottom.
That's a thing.
Anyways.
That's a thing?
Ticker symbol CHWY Chewy is doing well. I hate that company, man. I just saw a box upstairs too, and I kicked it again. Remember, I showed you a picture. There was a box by the door, and I was like, I'm not picking that stuff up. I hate it.
Hey, Tony. If you're ever listening to this, now we know what to give John for Christmas. They're Chewy cards, Chewy gift cards for John.
No, I mean we're still getting Chewy deliveries, but I checked my statements. I'm not paying for it. Someone else is paying for my dog food. The ticker symbol WMT, Walmart. They carry a lot of dog food or pet products, right? Mm-hmm. But here's the thing, though. We listed all of the dandy stuff, right? But here's my bear take. If people just focus on the deals online, okay? So remember we spoke about Costco, right? Mm-hmm. Costco physically, when you're there, your budget is $100, right? But when you leave, you spent $500, mm-hmm. okay? But when you're shopping online, okay, you're really missing, like let's say if you're buying TV, you're missing the TV stand. Okay, you're not going to look for a TV stand. Impulse buying. Because when you're physically at the store, impulse sets in, right? Yeah. And that's when you start buying whatever, random stuff. Right. So a former CEO of Walmart had mentioned that if people focus on the deals, the stores itself, the companies, are actually losing revenue or potential revenue.
Yeah, I can see that.
You get what I'm saying, right?
No, definitely, because I'm one person to go to Walmart or go to Costco to buy a packet of steaks, and I'll come out of there with like a Dyson for no reason, like
because you need to purify your air.
Because I needed to purify my air. Like I didn't think about purifying my air coming into Costco. I just wanted some meat. I come out of there with a Dyson. They just won.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my Black Friday take right there. I mean, Cyber Monday is going to be a mess too, but most likely I'm going to be ordering some stuff because I saw my Amazon cart and it's already full of stuff from my wife's.
Nice. You know what? Yeah. Like this year, I didn't really shop for anything. Actually, I didn't buy anything at all. I wasn't excited for anything that I wanted. I mean, I tried to get a PlayStation, but that failed miserably.
I'm still trying.
What I usually do is on Black Friday, I'm gonna buy like work clothes, like when I used to go to the office. So I'd buy like a couple pairs of new Cole hands, a couple new Nikes. But this year, I'm not really inclined to spend any money. It's just I just don't find anything out there that's worth spending on, except for like the groceries and all the normal stuff that we usually buy during COVID. So
hey bro, let me squeeze one in. So I was at Kohl's yesterday, and check this out. I haven't been in Kohl's. I don't know if you're a fan of them.
I love Kohl's because of the smell.
And it's a clean store. But anyways, when I was at Kohl's, they have these kiosks, right, mm-hmm. all over the store. And if you don't want to stand in line, okay, so what you take the item, let's say it's a shirt, right? You scan it in this kiosk, and then it says, "Oh, do you want to pay for it? We'll deliver it to you." Yeah, dude. I didn't know that thing existed. So you can also order in these kiosks, hey, let's look up the item number, let's deliver it to your house. Just pay for it there. You don't have to be in line.
Wow. I like Kohl's because Kohl's has that smell, and it's very uniform too. Each and every single Kohl's I used to go to, how I used to do demos for iRobot. I would go visit Kohl's too because they would sell Roombas there. Mm-hmm. So I'd go to every single Kohl's out in the Bay Area, and they smell pretty uniform. And it reminds me of like times when your mom would take you to Mervyn's. Like you never wanted to go to Mervyn's, but you ended up going to Mervyn's, and it smells like that. I like it. I like that smell. Also, shout out to Kohl's because you can actually drop off Amazon returns at Kohl's.
Yep.
Beautiful part of Kohl's.
Kohl's really stepped up, and they're trying to stay alive. And by doing so, if you drop off an Amazon order, I mean, you're still getting foot traffic regardless.
Yep. Definitely. No, I like it. I like it.
Because, shout out to Kohl's.
Yeah, and like before, you wouldn't really look at Kohl's as a place to buy clothing, but once you hop inside of Kohl's, there's certain deals in there that you could probably won't be able to get anywhere else because, dude, the best Nike dry fit shirts you could find them at Kohl's that are not like super, like super embossed that are they're Nike, but pretty much all the colors that you can get there. So that right there is Kohl's impulse buying. So I really do believe in that. How was your trades for Friday?
It went well. Well, Friday was a half day, obviously, and currently long. I'm long Zoom. I'm long work. Ticker symbol WORK. I'm long Facebook and Datadog DDOG. So I'm long those four.
Nice. Cloud plays. I think we're reporting cloud plays this week, right? Earnings are reporting for cloud plays this week. We're in somewhat of a bullish trend here. What are your thoughts?
Well, if you look at the sell-off that happened, in the past week and a half, the tech sell-off that happened past week and a half, and then industrial just somewhat took over. Now is actually a good time to get back into tech, in my opinion, because I'm looking at Facebook, I'm looking at Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. They all four, and Netflix, first of all. Netflix, all five have similar charts, and they're pretty much oversold short term. And potentially, if you want to get into a long term position, I think, in my opinion, right now is a good time, because I'm actually looking at Microsoft as a long term play.
Yeah, Microsoft's always a good long term play. I'm also looking at Apple.
Yeah,
they've been like I've mentioned this to John on Friday. If you guys are ever on the Discord, what we do on the Discord for the first 30 minutes to an hour, we're all on there live. We're just talking and we're monitoring the market, trying to tell you guys, hey, this is what I'm looking at. This might be a good entry point for you. And we've seen a lot of success. I mean, we've called out the Alibaba trade on there. We've called out numerous Zoom trades on there. And it gives you guys more visibility to what we do. So if you guys have the time, join the Discord. It's really a lot of fun. We're on there just talking smack, and I'm just having so much fun trading as a group. That's
it's you know who brought that up was shout out to Kevin. The reason we started doing live sessions every first 30 minutes to an hour is to help out new traders, the newbies. And I was there myself. I didn't know what I was looking at when I first started trading, and now it's a joy to share my trades and what I see when it comes to getting into positions. So yeah, feel free to get in our chat room, and then we'll get you in the first 30 minutes to an hour. It's really a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
And we're on there like throughout the day too. I mean, I have to start working my day job at a certain time. So, but John's on there still, and he's, we're still calling out our plays depending on what we're doing at the time. And all the members too, they're having a loads of fun. And we've been seeing a lot of wins on the profits column lately, which is really, really cool. But yeah, dude, this week I'm excited for a lot of that Salesforce.
Dude, WORK buyout 45.
45. Is that a book? You're booking it? You're booking it? I'll take a 5. I'll take a $500 profit on that trade. Easy. That's, profit target for the day anyways. And I think when Salesforce does report earnings on Tuesday, they will probably announce how much they're going to buy it out for. If nothing leaks, but we all know what happens with these companies. Somebody always leaks. You know what I mean? So, dude, I've seen something on the stimulus. Are we still there? Are we still talking about this? We're in a lame duck session, and I feel that nothing's going to be done.
December 11th is the date right now that they're going to try to vote something in. I was reading it as well. In order for them to prevent a government shutdown. So
I don't see why a government shutdown is such a looming thing when we're in a lame duck session. Like, are they just trying to get extra vacation time?
Yeah.
Really? It hurts. It hurts my heart because we're also seeing a lot of people that are going to be losing their unemployment benefits pretty soon.
Yep.
And I don't know, man. There's something needs to be done here because we've been talking about stimulus for the past how long now? For the past 3 months.
Well, Biden still wants, what was it, a 2 point something trillion, and McConnell only wants 500 billion.
Why?
I don't know, man.
It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, dude, the people need it.
What's 500 billion going to do?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Like, if we calculate, it's like a drop in the bucket. Like in order for the economy to start moving again, right? In order for us average Americans to start, picking up the pieces of our lives, we need something more than $1,200. That was a one-time payment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We need something a little bit more structured on a month-to-month basis, because if people are given $1,200, dude, if I was given $1,200 and if I was single, I didn't have any bills, where I'm spending that money on? 12 bottles of Hennessy.
PS5.
A PS5. So, you know what I mean? That's not going to help with my bills. What about the people who have bills, who have children? You know what I mean? So I think the 500 billion, miss me with that. And also, McConnell looks like a rotten turkey. You ever see his neck? That guy has giblets. Gobble, gobble, Mitch. Gobble, gobble. If I was President-elect Biden and Turkey Day comes back next week, I'm not partying a turkey. I'm partying Mitch McConnell. Gobble, gobble, Mitch.
I had a lot of turkey past couple days, man. I'm still stuffed.
Are you all right? So when you guys eat a turkey, you know how there's like the anticipation for a turkey, and then you have the turkey on Turkey Day. The next day, you're also having the stuff that you didn't like from the turkey. Is Saturday turkey sandwich day?
For some reason, like leftover turkey is better.
You think so? How?
Yeah.
Explain.
Because the juice is like, it's in there. All the fat, it's in there. It's in the meat. It's not on the pan.
Not on the pan?
Yeah, it's not on the pan. It got stuff back in the meat. Yeah.
I'm still not sold on turkey in general.
Yeah, I still like, we got hella ham. I picked out on ham and some Hennessy.
Ham is good. Ham, when you guys do holiday ham, where do you guys get your ham?
I don't know where he got it, but I think it might have been Costco.
Costco? I'm a big fan of honey baked ham. Like
they still exist?
I remember them being in like, there's actually one over here in Daly City. Yeah, there's one in Daly City. There's also one in, I remember being one in Concord by the Enterprise downtown by Solano, right?
I remember
that one. Yeah, we used to follow the line that that one. But yeah, I like the candiness of it, like picking out the sugar and
the smell walking in the store.
Oh yeah. That's always been good. So I just want to take this time actually to talk about our stock of the week. The roles have been reversed for this week because for the longest time I've been harping on this week's stock of the week, which is Palantir.
What?
Symbol PLTR. Palantir.
Man, I don't want to hear this, man. Like, I already sold my Palantir.
You kind of want to? You kind of want to hear about this because I feel like there is going to be more to come, right?
Man, you're going to suck me back into it.
Isn't that the whole idea? Aren't I the devil and the angel on your shoulder when it comes down to buying things?
I sold it at 27 and it jumps like $3, bro. Like,
but hold up, for the people, John calls me and he goes, "Hey, I'm letting it go," and I'm like, "Don't let it go
because it's too high.
Don't let it go." And he goes, "Dude, look at the chart." I'm like, "I know. I'm looking at the chart right now because John and I trade on technical analysis most of the time. Most of the time, it was very rare that we trade on emotions. This is right here. It's gotten to a point where it's an emotional trade for me, which I shouldn't be looking at it like this. But John calls me and he goes, "Hey, dude, the chart's overbought. I need to get out now." And I'm like, "I know it's overbought, but look at it. Look how pretty this chart is, John. We've been eating off of Palantir for the past week, John." And he goes, "I'm letting it go."
Bro, the past month.
Yeah, it has been the past month. Actually, shout out to Palantir. And the reason this is the stock of the week because Palantir single-handedly restored my account. That's the reason why I'm so happy about it.
In Tony's account.
So
actually, a lot of people's accounts.
A lot of people's account. People have been eating off of this. So John calls me and he goes, "Hey, I'm letting it go. It's overextended. I don't think it's going to move up anymore." Right? So John lets it go, and it shoots up another $2.
$3. I'm pissed, man.
So I told him, like, dude, you shouldn't have let go because there's going to be more room to grow. We're going to see a pullback for sure, and it's already happening. But I'll talk about that in a bit. But I want to get into why what I've found out about Palantir and why I think I'm very bullish on Palantir. So Palantir Technologies is an American software company that specializes in big data analytics. So what they do is they don't mine the data. They take the existing data that's already in the company and they transpose that into their software and to build it so that the analysts and the people using this data can easily read it better. Mm-hmm. So it was founded in 2003 by Peter Thiel, which is the co-founder of PayPal. Smart individual.
Yeah.
Smart individual, right? Joseph Lonsdale, founding partner for 8VC, is an tech investment firm. Stephen Cohen, created the initial prototype for Palantir. Alice Karp, the CEO, and Nathan Gettings, which is a PayPal engineer that was tapped by Peter Thiel to create the first prototype with Joseph. Oh no, with.
And, so sorry to interrupt. Stephen Cohen owns what?
I don't know. Does he? Does he own? Oh, he does own the Mets.
He owns the Mets.
He owns the Mets. The Nuevo York Mets.
Yeah.
The other New York team, right?
Yep.
So he owns the Mets. Good for him. Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a trash. It likes the Mets, but to own a team is something huge. I mean,
he's loaded.
Yeah, I guess. But he's a for sure. He's loaded for sure. It was seen as a mission-oriented company, which could apply software similar to PayPal's fraud recognition systems to reduce terrorism while preserving civil liberties. Its primary business comes from the government contracts. Back in 2009, 2010, Palantir software was used to uncover GhostNet and Shadow Network that was used by the Chinese Communist Party for espionage to hack into the Indian government and NATO troop activity in Afghanistan.
That sounds sketch.
Bro.
That sounds sketch. That sounds like a lot of people got killed.
I mean, yeah, they use their software in order to find these people out.
That sounds like someone,
which is huge, right? And I mean, they've been around since 2003, so they've been doing this for years, right?
They've been spying on a lot of people.
Not Palantir, but using that data that the government gives them, right? So back in 2010, 2012, Palantir software was used by the Obama administration to fight fraud during the distribution of the stimulus. Their software has also been used to find and kill Osama bin Laden, right? And to indict Bernie Madoff.
Damn.
Right. Their range of clients go from government entities all the way to private companies. They also use Palantir is also used by Ferrari to determine sales trends so that they could potentially face their customers towards a certain type of model. You know what I mean? So pretty cool stuff. Due to their success, they've been tapped by numerous government agencies and military branches. Take note, they just got a new government contract by the Army to uniform all their data and to help them modernize all their systems. Government agencies and military branches to take their existing data and manage them to a point where it makes it easy to look at and look for, right? Currently, they are part of 4 big tech firms that are helping the National Health Services, which is Britain's own health services, and supporting COVID efforts by helping them manage and organize data to track and securely store them for partners' access. They don't sell the data. What they use the data for, right, is to streamline the way that these analysts look at the data in order for them to decide better, right? Because when you're a company, there's so much data that you're storing everywhere else. So they pool all that together. They assign you an engineer. They'll build the program for you so that you can build it. You could specify it and customize it yourself so that you, as the business and the decision makers, could look at the data and say, oh, this is the next trend. This is where I'm going to focus on, right? So they have three main products. Gotham, which is they integrate and manage and secure and analyze all your enterprise data. Foundry, a platform that reimagines how people use their data and make analysis easier by removing barriers between front end and back end data management. Apollo, which is their software delivery system. It's their software as a service system. It brings Gotham and Foundry together and delivers new features, stability, and speed all at once without disrupting operations. So what happens with other service companies, or the software service companies, when there's a new update, you have to shut down, because in order for them to send the data through to patch up the network and make sure everything is smoothly running, you need some downtime. But what Palantir does with that service is they test it all out, making sure that everything is running smoothly. They deliver it real time, and the features are all there. Right?
There's no downtime.
There's no downtime. That's crazy. Especially, let's say, for example, right? This is very true with the government and army contracts, right? With the military contracts. If there is something mission critical, like you need to get something done, you need real-time data, and you don't have that, and it's being built, once it's pushed to you, you don't have to worry about failing the mission because it's already readily available.
Wow.
Right?
All right. So, what calls are we looking at? We're looking at 40, 30, 50?
So as of 2019, the revenue is at $739 million. In Q3 alone, they beat last year's Q3 revenue by 52%. So we're seeing 2020 revenue by the end of the year is going to be fat. And they're currently trading at the $28 mark. It's poised to run up more based on momentum. Citron Research, thank you for shorting them, because I have covered calls and I don't want them to hit 40 this week. So it's a short seller stating that the meteoric rise does not make fundamental sense. And it doesn't. It really doesn't. When John calls me and says this chart's overbought, I believe him. I believe that it is overbought, right? But I can't let go of the positions that I have because I'm so deep in the money.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially your 12.5. Yeah.
It's 12.5. So it's hard for me to let go.
Yeah.
With that being said, from a high of 33, it did pull back around the range that it's currently trading at.
Wait, hit 33?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Dude, it hit 33. That was nuts.
Come on, man.
You didn't know that it hit 33? All right, for those people not watching the YouTube, John's even more pissed now. But it's due for more pullback. I see Palantir going down to at least 25, 24 and a half. If you guys could find, that type of bottom, I would suggest buying into Palantir because of how how it started. It IPO'd at like roughly around $9 or something like that, right? And it already dipped, and then now we're seeing this uptrend. We are gonna see some pullback at 24, 25. I'll definitely hop in. I'll probably add to my position then. It's a good buying opportunity, but here's the big but. Normal IPOs, right, have a lockup period, right?
Oh yeah.
Have a lockup period, meaning that their employees and the executives are not allowed to sell off their stocks.
Yep.
Right? You've seen that in many IPOs that when it debuts at $60, it dips down to 30 because there's so many people buying. It dilutes the market. Now, direct offerings don't have that. But Palantir structured its IPO in a sense that there is a lockup period. So December 31st is the end of the lockup. Now, expect a huge price dip in Palantir because there's going to be a lot of employees that are going to be taking profit around those levels.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of employees are trying to, get a bonus. I mean, it's the end of the year, dude. We've been having a tough year. We might as well, cash out a little bit. So that's the big catalyst that I see in this coming month. So please be prepared. It might be a good time I might actually let go of my 20s and rebuy again. My 2020. Nah, you know what? I'm keeping my 2022.
2022.
Yeah. So just to be clear, just to let you guys know my current positions for Palantir, I have 300 shares. Actually, I have 4 positions. I have 300 shares that I bought at $15. If I don't see them dipping of the 24, 25, I'm not going to add. I'm just going to let them ride. I have 6 contracts, 3 calls that are 12.5 that expire in May of next year. And I have 3 other contracts for the $20 strike that expires in January of 2022. And what I'm doing is I'm selling covered calls. I'm selling calls in order for me to collect upfront money while I'm seeing that it's going to trade sideways a little bit. So that's where I'm at. I'm trying to just create and build wealth around those positions in order for me just to keep trading and moving forward. But that is Palantir in a nutshell. Please leave us your comments or questions down below because we'd love to hear from you and what you guys think of PLTR.
I'll be back. Don't worry.
Yeah. It's like this, Rick James. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
I'll be back in Palantir.
You'll be back in Palantir. So what are you looking at for the week, my guy?
Next week, CRM, Salesforce. They're in talks of buying Work, WORK, Slack. Work has about 12 million users compared to Microsoft, Microsoft Teams currently has 75 million. Personally, I think this is a win-win for both parties, for Work and Salesforce, or CRM, to grow or blow up exponentially and to be able to compete with Microsoft Teams. Plus, I have 500 shares of WORK. The deal is not finalized, but looking at this premium, like majority of the times when a stock jumps this much, the price is somewhat fixed or baked in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my target price is still 45 on that one.
88. I think 88 is doable.
88, I would just, I'm not going to trade anymore. CRM, I'm looking at CRM, Work, Okta, and majority of these are cloud plays. Okta, OKTA, CrowdStrike, CRWD, Zoom. Zoom is reporting earnings Monday.
After hours, so
after hours, yep. I got shares of Zoom, and I think I'm up 600 on it.
Can I tell them a story about Zoom?
Go ahead, yeah.
Zoom actually paid out a lot last quarter.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm bearish on Zoom, but I'm not going to play the earnings report.
I will.
John will. The reason why. This is the reason why. I have a feeling that it's baked in. The price is already baked in. I'm going to play the reactions. So John texts me and he goes, "Hey, Zoom earnings next week." I go, "Okay." And he goes, "Are you hopping in?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm going to play the reactions." And I send him a follow-up text saying, "Or," because it's so enticing.
I think there's more juice in Zoom, because I was telling the chat room, I see 460, 480, and yet we saw Zoom yesterday blow up to like 476.
476, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it's already almost there. It's almost filling the gap. So I have a cloud plays for this week. For my long terms, like I mentioned, Microsoft, Facebook, Amazon, and Apple. Keep an eye on Tesla. I sold all my positions. I really do think, we can't really go against Tesla, but Tesla seems like it's overextended. I am going to go back into Tesla if it goes down to 550-ish.
550-ish? Where are we at? It ended at
585. 585.
585. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a $30 move. Dude, I'm still amazed by Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
Day in and day out, I'm amazed by Tesla because this is the only stock that I know that jumps 40% in a week.
Yeah.
40% in a week.
And we caught all of them.
Yeah, and it's crazy. You'll see this position move up. It's a scalper's dream for sure.
Yep.
And it was told that roughly around $200 billion was exchanged trading Tesla throughout the market for the past week and a half. So, especially when is the inclusion happening actually?
The 21st.
21st. If you see a pullback to 550 to 525,
there's more. Yeah,
there's so much more. That's the new bottom, especially once it gets included into the S&P. There's a scenario where they might ask for another split, but it's too much.
Bruh, I'm still waiting for Amazon split 30-1. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I've been saying it since August.
30-1. So, just make sure that you guys are planning for these trades and not just, going headstrong, because the last thing I want to happen is we'll get a message saying, "Hey, you told me to get into Tesla and I did, and it dumped." Right? First and foremost, we're not financial advisors. We're just two dudes who love talking about stocks and what we do on a day in and day out basis. And we have a trading group that, we're not holding accountable except for, letting us just have fun while trading together. And so I've had a fairly good week. And guess who is like legit trading now?
Who?
My manager.
Like work manager?
No, my wife.
Oh, for real?
Life manager.
All right.
My life manager. So she got. I mentioned this before. She got into Blink, and she kind of said, "Hey, how come it's just trading Daddies? Is there anything for the ladies?" So I said, let's build it. So I teased it earlier on the Instagram. We are going to drop some hoodies and shirts for trading ladies. So we're not just Daddies. Just to give you an idea, we also love the ladies. So make sure that you guys cop that if you are of the fairer gender, the stronger out of the two, which we do believe that women are stronger than men.
20% of them are our listeners.
Yeah, you know what? You guys are my wife is a better trader than I am. I'm gonna be flat out and tell you that. So I'm gonna debut a segment called Trading Ladies TikTok Stock of the Week, because my wife actually talks about a lot about stocks that she finds on TikTok.
Oh, that's dangerous.
No, it's actually really cool. So she found Blink when we weren't thinking about Blink.
That is so dangerous. Go ahead.
It wasn't even like, she was like, "Hey, I found this thing on TikTok," and I'm like, "What did you think about it?" And she was like, "I like it," and I'm like, "Why?" "Because I saw it on TikTok," and I'm like, "All right, cool. Let's see where this goes." So she bought Blink at 9.
I know.
And she's still holding Blink. I can't get mad. So now I'm because how proud I am of her and how she's taken an interest into what I love doing. I am dedicating this segment to her and all the ladies who trade. So this is the TikTok stock of the week. And this TikTok stock of the week is actually a marijuana company. A marijuana company called, let me pull it up. I'm going to pull this up for you guys. Subversive Capital, SBVCF, which is trading as a pink sheet, right? They have a market cap of 155.23. They are a SPAC, a special purpose acquisition company, which is all the rage nowadays. Like anything's a SPAC. Essentially, we could start a SPAC just to, build money. And the interesting thing about this, why she's so interested, is because it is actually headed by Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, that's right. I heard about
Right.
this. What
So
was
Jay-Z is actually a partner of Caliva, which is a grower here in California. And now that this is actually trading at a pretty nice, $10.18. So we're looking at building I'm looking at building a position into SBVCF so that we could ride that trade with her and see where this goes, because I'm proud of her. I like the way that she's helping me and reminding me that I should be a better trader and follow her, as with life.
you know what this tells me is that you always got to follow the money, and obviously Jay-Z, he's a billionaire.
Oh yeah, easy.
So if a big brand, big name drops into a stock, you should look into it.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're not gonna ruin their reputation over some pink sheet. Like that'd be crazy.
Yeah. No. I bet you if he launched an IPO for Armandale, remember this vodka?
Yeah.
I'd buy it. I remember Armandale.
Okay, let me put this in.
There we go. See, we bought in. John's bought in. So this is Trading Ladies TikTok stock of the week. See,
because it's cheap.
Dude, it's $10.18. What can go wrong, right? I don't see any downside to it, and it looks like it might be on an upswing from the way it looks like. You see that?
Throw a bone at it, bro.
Yeah, and we love throwing bones. I
do that all the time. Look at what happened in Workday. All right, let's close it in.
Just throwing bones. You know what I mean? What else are you looking at for the week?
Bro, I'm throwing a lot of bones this week.
Is it a soup party?
CRM, work, Okta, Crowd, Zoom. I'm gonna.
It's gonna Zoom on overnight. I believe that. I believe that it will be, but I am trying to protect capital, so I'm gonna be a little bit on the sidelines, and I'm gonna play the reactions to it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just waiting on this Slack announcement so that I can offload the positions. But for the people who don't know, when it comes down to buyouts like that, right? What is your experience on these buyouts? Not the monetary side, but how do these get closed out? Are they converted into shares? Are they converted as cash?
This is my very first time participating in a buyout.
Interesting. Wow.
Because I've always been on the sideline. I'm like, you know what? Throw a bone at it.
Throw a bone. We just throwing bones. Just throwing bones. Cadillac grills. Cadillac bills.
15 years ago.
So we're just going to throw some bones. But yeah, so other than that, thank you guys again for listening to the Trading Daddies podcast. A couple of reminders. We are still doing the fundraiser, and it is, for the SF Marin Food Bank. We are still taking donations. These donations are going to be, I think they're going to be closed out before Christmas, so that families who are in need of food for the holidays are definitely going to be getting what they need in order to have somewhat of a happy holiday. We are still doing a Black Friday sale. That is Tefli Foshizi 75. Purchase $75 and you get 25% off your entire purchase. And remember, 10% of these proceeds still go to that same fundraiser, so that it'll definitely help. We are going to be putting up a contest here pretty soon, which will be announced either today or tomorrow for those people who are, interested about joining that contest. But with that being said, next, what do you got?
I just want to let everyone know, thank you to our listeners and our viewers. We just hit 1,000.
We hit 1,000. That's the reason. I forgot. Thanks for reminding me. That is the reason why we're having a contest in the first place.
We hit 1,000.
1,000. Yeah. So thank you guys again from the bottom of our hearts. 1,000 listens. That is huge.
That's a lot.
That's definitely a lot. I'm happy about
that. I didn't think people would listen to any of the stuff that we say.
Right? It's just sometimes it's just utter nonsense. But hey, you know what? If you guys find value in it, you know what? Surprisingly, shout out to Jay, because Jay Songs, right? He he sent me a message saying, "Hey, thanks for calling that play out the other day. I made some good money off of that." And I'm like, "Oh, you know what?
Blink. Oh, shout out to Jay.
Shout out to Jay for, he was like, "Hey, you know what? I like that Palantir play. I looked into it, and I bought in, and I sold at a profit. Thank you for that." And I'm like, that warms my heart.
That's
right?
all we need.
That's all we need to hear.
I'm not asking for a donation.
We're not asking you to write us a check so that we could teach you that there's multiple levels of people trading underneath you and you can make some money on. No. We're not gurus. We just want you guys to have fun and join us on our journey here. But with that being said, let's start trading.
I'm out.
Yeah.